So if you run an online fitness business and it's currently not performing how you want and it's absolutely screwed currently, I'll explain to you exactly why this is happening, what you need to do to fix it, and how you come out the back end of this video with a clear strategy of what to do. Now, firstly, my name is Charles Johnson. I've sold over $10 million of fitness programs online. I've now helped over 500 trainers scale. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you need to be doing so you can have similar types of success. I also do not live on my mum's basement. I'm currently at a mansion in Las Vegas. And the reason I'm here is because I was getting an award from Funnel Hacking Live for generating over $15 million now online. Now, what is this video about? The crowded market dilemma. Let me explain. So let's talk about maybe 2020, 2021. Initially, things were very easy in terms of marketing online. And year on year, things are gonna get more difficult because of a couple of different things. One thing is market sophistication, and that is essentially where buyers are getting more aware of getting sold to and the way they are sold to. So this graph here, essentially we have success on this line, on the way up. On the bottom, we have time. So as time goes on and as success increases, we are gonna look at two things. So if we look at something as an example, would be that I'm looking for 5 guys who want to get shredded for summer type of post. When that first came out, if I think about summer maybe 2020, around when COVID happened, I was absolutely crushing it. Why? Because when some people zigged, I zagged. I did the opposite of everyone else. Everyone was turning their paid ads off. I was scaling my ad spend. I actually probably spent more on paid ads in 1 month than I probably ever have that summer. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just gunning it with traffic because I knew it was cheap and I knew I had an arbitrage and I knew I was in this exciting zone here, which is on the way up. Now, the blue line and the red line. The blue line is your business. The red line is your competitors. So the blue line in this phase at the start of 2020 with a I am looking for phase was going up, skyrocket. No one really knew about this. I was absolutely killing it, making a fortune, crushing, to the point we had to get 7 coaches to join our business in 1 week to try and actually be able to fill on the demand of clients coming aboard. Now, what happens over a period of time, people see the success I have, the success other people have, and then what do? They start to come crap variations, start to model or copy what's working. So this is essentially where your competition comes in. So people then start to copy the I am looking for type of post over a period of time, and you get more competition in the marketplace. This then means your messaging is less effective, which then means that your business tends to slow down, which means if you don't adapt, your business does this, and it's what happens, it dies. And this is what I'm seeing happening so many times right now, because I'm speaking to coaches all the time who are working with mentors from maybe 2020, 2021, back this time here with the I am looking for and like the Facebook posts and all that type of stuff. And they're still trying to do the same thing, but your market competition is so high right now, like everyone's been doing that and the audience is saturated to it. And this is where you have to really understand how business and marketing works. And this is where you have to think like an investor with the business. The allocation of resources, not just in terms of your finances, but also your time and your effort, which if your business is making less than 10, 20K a month, that's the most valuable thing you have because you don't have that much capital where you could just plow money into ad spend. So what you have to understand at that point is where am I allocating these resources? And this is something to think about. The biggest needle mover you have for growth in your business right now is what you're already doing. I'm gonna repeat that again. The biggest needle mover you have for growth right now is what you're already doing. So do more of it, do better, and optimize the living hell out of it. So if you're doing DM setting and that's working, get more setters, get more traffic into your account. Like, can you do more of that thing before you go and do something new? Because the biggest mistake I see so many people doing at the end of this decline is they do red shiny object syndrome. Now, I know this is slightly counter to what I'm talking about in terms of we need to try new things, but I'll explain. When it comes to trying new things in your business, this is roughly the ratio in terms of how I would look at splitting your resources. So let's say we're in this phase here, we're starting to plateau off, market competition's coming. What you want to be doing is putting 70 to 80% of your resources to what you're doing right now that's working. And then I'd put another at least 20 to 30% into what I call the most effective method, the fuck around and find out method, which is testing new things. If you do not test new things, you do not do this 20 to 30%, and you are not willing to fail, you're not willing to try new things, you will never get this upward growth again. You will continue in a decline and you will fail. You have to constantly innovate and try new things. And with AI coming in right now, this is more important than ever. But it's also easier than ever, and this is why we have so many coaches crushing within 7-figure scaling systems using the exact frameworks we use with AI to help them scale by implementing all this type of stuff. The 20 to 30% of testing, 20 to 30% of new stuff, because if you don't do that, you will fail and your business will go stagnant. No business lasts forever. Think about things like Toys R Us, Blockbuster, massive businesses. What do they not do? The 20 to 30%, they didn't adapt. So you as a business owner have to adapt. And something to think about is as your competitors are rising, as you're on the way up and the competition is increasing in every marketplace, which will continue to do so, this will keep going up. It just means you need to focus on something else. And this is actually the most powerful thing you can also think about, is the longer you do something, the longer you stay in one business, the more of a compound effect you have. Because your reputation will get bigger, you will have more clients, you'll have more referrals, you'll have more clients who have left, who can then potentially come back. And this is why your business should compound year on year on year. You should continue to improve. And this is why business is actually quite warped, because in these initial phases down here, it's actually the hardest at the beginning of your business. Because at the beginning of your business, you have the least amount of skills, the least amount of resources, and probably the least amount of confidence and mindset. And it's also most difficult. But when we start to get the momentum, it then gets easier. And this is something I want you to think about and it'll be a huge takeaway. You're actually building two businesses. You're building the business you have, which is the first one, right now. And what's this 20 to 30% doing? This is building the future business of tomorrow. And this is where I ask you, what are you doing right now to build your business for the future, to make sure that you're not in this downward decline and you're not getting eaten up by market saturation and by the crowded market dilemma. And this is where I'm at the cutting edge in terms of the latest strategies from marketing, retention, and building your business. That's why I'm personally working with Alex and his team to grow our businesses. And this is also why I want to give so much value to help you guys. Because one of the big things I've learned to talk about the compound effect in terms of your business over a period of time. When you align your business with what you do, and that is who you are. So for me, helping people grow wildly successful fitness businesses, I love fitness and I love business. I could nerd out talking about this all day long. I realize this is a game I'm going to be doing for the next 10, 15 years. So the compound effect for that is going to be wild. This video will sit on the internet for years and years and years. And one of the big things I help my clients do, in particular the clients who are looking to try and become the CEO of their business, not just coach clients, so they actually have a business that gives them time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom, is look at high leverage opportunities. Things like YouTube videos. Are you doing WhatsApp automations? Like, I'll WhatsApp this video out to 30,000 people. That's a high leverage thing. Do you know what that actually cost me? Nothing. This video took me 15 minutes to make. We send it to 30 to 50,000 people on WhatsApp. We email it out. This will get views for the next 5, 10 years. That's a high leverage thing. And this is what you need in your business to have scale, but also to have impact in income. And these are the key drivers of the mechanisms we put in people's businesses to help them overcome the crowded market dilemma and actually help them when it comes to 20 to 30% of the new things they should be doing. Because the most dangerous thing you don't understand when you're actually running your business is that only 1 out of 3 new strategies will work. So if you're going to try and implement a new strategy and it might take you 6 months to try it, it might take you 18 months to get a new strategy that actually works. Or I can just give you the strategy that I know works, that works in my 8-figure fitness business and works with hundreds of our clients. And we work with some of the biggest fitness businesses in the world. So if you're looking to scale your business and you're looking to get out of the crowded market dilemma and stop using tactics that people have taught you from 2020, hit the link below this video. I invite you to book in a free call to find exactly how we can help you. We'll look at your business, where you are right now, what you should be doing, and then if we think you're a good fit, exactly how we can help you. No obligation. Our goal is just to help you not be poor, help change lives, and help have impact. If you took value from this video, make sure you smash the like button, comment below any questions. If you'd like to see more whiteboard videos like this, please do let me know the feedbacks. Feel free to drop me an Instagram DM with any other feedback, and see you next video very soon.